big hopes about what we can do to support parents in Hertfordshire. So today marks the launch of our new grown-up Hertfordshire charity. It's every bit the wonderful organisation that has supported families for more than 2 generations in some places across Hertfordshire, and thousands of families. And it's every bit the unbelievable charity that supported my family and gave us hope in our darkest days. But this new charity, which was forged by crisis, has grown up and has given us even more strength of purpose than we had before. So we're going to change, and as well as supporting the families that we already do, we're going to put some new things in place. We've got specialised training now for our volunteers so that they can support expectant families who are most at risk of experiencing perinatal mental health problems. Because we know that if we invest early there, we can make a massive difference. We're working with schools now, and we have a schools liaison officer who's been very excellent technical assistant as well today, who is going to be working with schools to help us identify those families that have started school and need our support. But we're also going to be rolling out our Big Hopes, Big Futures programme right across the county. This is preschool to ensure that every child, when they meet those opportunities, they have everything that they need to meet their challenges so that they get the success that they deserve for the future, and that's about investing in all of us.
Our new organisation has a new structure. It has meant a huge rationalisation of the organisation, the staffing structure and of our offices. The benefits from really re-looking at how you're going to deliver a service is that it was almost like wiping the slate clean and thinking about how are we going to deliver the service that we want to service with some of the resources that we've got, but we're going to have to reduce our resources. Our new staffing structure has enabled us to separate out to a degree the operational side of things and the strategic and funding side of things. So that we have staff that are dedicated to running the service, working with the volunteers, working with the families, and can actually focus on the delivery of our core business. And we also now have some staff that are dedicated to looking at how we make ourselves financially sustainable in the future.
A lot of young families need help. I was part of the young family that needed help. I remember the people that helped us, and I'm very glad that there is this organisation that now exists to give that kind of help to people who are perhaps isolated from their parents, might be single parents, might be disabled parents, might be very hard up parents, all the different reasons why young families are challenged, and I'm very glad that we're all here to give them a hand just when they need it.
So what we're going to look at, we're going to look a little bit at trauma and some of the risk factors around trauma. Some of you will be well aware of these things, I'm sure. We're going to talk about attachment theory and what it actually means. It's very misunderstood often. Brain development, it's very important to understand what happens in children's brain, particularly in those early years when they're in a very chaotic environment, and how that might impact on further development and on their learning. We're going to talk about attachment styles, because children express things in very different ways, so we'll talk a little bit about that. I'm going to look at something called the parenting continuum, because a lot of you, I guess, are working with families. We're going to look at what might be different in how you parent children who've experienced early trauma particularly, because that can have a huge difference in their development. There's some further reading in your pack if you want to look at, if you want to find out more.